Hello YouTubers, and welcome to my channel. This here is something I just picked up today for 50 bucks. A 1946 2020 Turbine by Lionel. Yeah, it was a steal. Everybody says, oh, that's the greatest engine ever. How did you get it for that much? I told the guy it's my first engine I'm buying with my own money. There we go. I got it. Anyways, so this has got the double worm drive. You know, there's the motor's here. There's a little gear here that goes to another shaft here that I guess is worm driven to these two axles. These are just loose. And then the next year they just had a single worm drive, and the motor was pointed down, and people didn't like that. They wore out really quickly. Well, something's weird about the smoke unit. The smoke unit is a light bulb. Here, I'll show you by opening up the front here. What you can do. That there is the light. Here, I'll turn it on for you guys. That's the light. That's also the smoke unit. Okay, let's close that back up. This engine gets very warm while running. I think it's because of this giant light bulb that's in there. See? It's not smoking right now. You need special pellets for it. I just use smoke fluid. In Bachman. Without further ado, let's get this thing running. Here, let me prop this up with a screwdriver here. There we go. I'm going to put some smoke fluid in this locomotive. You're going to see how awesome this thing is. I'm just going to put a drop. Oh, I dropped it. I'm using a straw here. There we go. There we go. Look at this, guys. Ain't that cool? Anyways, without further ado, let's get going. Whoopsies. Sorry, this tender's not very good, is it? Guys, let's bring her around one more time and we'll stop her. See the smoke stop. There. Yeah, okay, so a little bit of history on this engine. I know I just ran it, it's a little late. You guys can exit the video right now because I'm not going to run it anymore if you want. So anyways, this engine is an S2 turbine by the Pennsylvania. This one says Lionel lines, but yeah. So here's the turbine. There's a direct drive turbine. They had one for forward, this one. Then it's even smaller one for reverse. Now these engines ran wonderfully at high speeds. You know, 100 miles an hour pulling their trains. Their passenger trains they mostly use these for. Let's turn this down a little. that bulb dying. That bulb is special. I'll tell you about that later. Anyways, so here's the main drive turbine, directly driven to the wheels. Now, those were bad. They didn't run very well in slow speeds because, well, it's a turbine, right? So, in this direct drive, you know, most turbines were electric drive, but most turbine locomotives just didn't work out. There was 4 stacks on the reel. On this one has 1, but see this little indentation that's kind of trying to mimic one. All right. I guess we can get to the now. They only used these for 5 years because the rise of diesels. These didn't work very well. Blah 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 blah. So they're all scrapped. Yeah. There's a picture somewhere around here in Southern California. Some big picture of, I think, a life-size picture of one of these, or some locomotive. I'm not sure if it's this one, but it's like you're standing next to it and you're like a person about that tall, as tall as the driver is. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's this locomotive or not. I don't know. Anyways, so if you're wondering about getting one of these, you've got to get the 1946 model. This is a good one. That smoke unit, I was just telling you earlier, it's a bulb. There's a little indentation on the top of the big bulb that you put the special pellets on there. And a box of those pellets go for like 150 bucks if you can find them. They're very rare, hard to find. But you could just use, you know, a little bit of smoke fluid. I'm using Bachmann cheapo smoke fluid. Come on, focus camera. For it, you know, you saw me when I put it in. It goes, but it doesn't last very long. It splashes everywhere and blah 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 blah. But it's better than no smoke. There's kits that you can buy, I think, or at least you used to be able to buy to convert these to the regular smoke units. Once this bulb dies, I'm gonna convert it because I like it because the light illuminates the smoke. Oh look, there's a little bit of smoke coming out there. Light illuminates the smoke so you can see it. Yeah. So anyways, I guess that's all. So.